Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to my Boss Capital live stream. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Monday, September 22, 2025 at 9:02 a.m. Mountain Time. Looking at the market this morning, we start a new week and it's 0.31% up on Nasdaq. Checking here. Yeah, so Nasdaq is up 0.32%, Dow is down 0.1, S&P is up 0.1, Nasdaq volume, NYC volume really low compared to Friday's quadruple witching day. So overall, market is actually not too bad. We have Nasdaq, S&P leading. Let's go to the chart here. Let me bring up QQQ. Where are we standing? So the market continues to, try to hit new high this morning. And it probably did, and we bounced off Wednesday's 10-day moving average here in the green line. So we're still moving, looking pretty good here. Let's look at intraday chart. It was down a little bit, gap down a little bit this morning, but we quickly bounced. So that is very healthy. Looking at the SPY here, very similar action. We bounced from this morning gap down. This is exactly what you want to see. Um, and again, very similar action, bounce from Wednesday's low here. Dow Jones, this one also pulled back this morning. Again, we bounce off, we near the day's high. Very healthy action right now. Like just the pace of how fast it bounced back, that really tells me the strength behind the market right now. So here's IWM, very similar action, making new intraday high right now. Again, very strong action. Gives me confidence to put money to work in this market. So again, it's too early on Monday morning, but at least we're heading on the right track. Where it close will be important as always. So we'll see. Looking at stocks on the move here. We do have 20 stocks with higher volume, 40% at the bottom here, above average volume, so that's really good. We have Aura Minerals, Barrick Mining. Again, gold seems to continue to dominate in this market with each side moving, Cocoa, DRD, another gold. We have Dell Technologies, AM, another gold, Laser Night, Micron. Micron continues to move, ASML, SCI, AII. TSM, WDC, STX, so all the data storage are still moving. Rambus in the chip area. We have AM MST here, chip area. Newman Mining in the gold. We have Sunrun in the solar, Rigo in the health, and Coherent uh, in the industrial. So yeah, overall we're still seeing good growth stocks moving. Not as strong today because but who knows? It could pick up by end of day. Here's my list here. Let's start with we'll look at the big cap for now. Let's see AMD. So AMD is trying to make a move bouncing back above the short-term moving average right here. So that might be very positive because it's been stuck under it for a while now. So that's a good thing. NVIDIA, this one is still kind of below the short-term moving average. So this morning, we'll see how it moves today. But right now, so far, it's not as positive. TSM continued to move after pulling back on Thursday. Yeah, so it looks good so far. Okay, let's move on to other areas here. App Loving. At Loving, still holding near the highs, very strong. Look at how tight that is. Doesn't want to give up much. Then we have Palantir also getting back a little bit today. So it's down 2% at this moment. We'll see if it can find support or whether it will pull back to this green line here, the 10-day moving average. Oops. Then we have Lido. Here's Credo. Credo has a pretty negative reversal this morning, so that is not a good action. So here we kind of have a volatile morning here, and then look at how fast it's dropping right now. So that is very negative. Um, yeah, so I'm not liking this action right now. We have Dell. Dell also showing good action this morning. It's been on a nice uptrend right now. Slowly climbing back the right side of the base here. LSCC, another chip stock here. This one continues to move very strong here. This is similar to Rambus. Rambus is also moving really strong. Again, found support this morning. This one just doesn't want to come back down so far to the green line here. We have Micron. So this morning also found support. It pulled back last Friday, but this morning it found support once again. This is data storage area, very strong area. Uh, Seagate Technology is also in this area, and this one continued to go. Very strong action. Of course, they're very extended. So we also have Oracle moving today this morning. Let me go to the chart here. So here we've been pulling back after that big gap up day on the earnings, and this last Friday it started to bounce, and then today it followed through. So it looks really good. So yeah, today in general, it's okay this morning. I mean, there's no big big selling, but there's also not too many stocks moving up, but there is some. Let's look at each side in the retail area. Each side is in auto truck equipment group. So this one is very choppy. It's a Chinese stock, but again, it tries to come out this morning around the 30 level. So we'll see if we can hold. So far, it's been holding today, as far as I can tell. So gap up, pulls back, gap, move up again, then pulls back again. So it's very volatile. Next, we have SC Limited, and this one pulls back recently, starting to bounce again. Found support this morning. Again, looks pretty good. Here we are at the bottom here this morning, and we bounced really quick. Although right now it's pulling back again. So see how that goes. Then we have Tesla continue to move. Tesla is really making a run right here. So this is the breakout point right there, and then here it tries to pull back a reverse up, and then it's falling through after the Friday's tightness here. So looking really sharp. Moving to industrials, we have Coherent. This one also in a very nice uptrend right now, coming back on the right side of the base. We have Iron Mountain. The stock is generally doesn't move too much, but right now it is having a nice uptrend, and this morning it really moved. So that's good on higher volume too. SYM symbolic. This one is also starting to move on the right side of the base here. It's a very deep cup base, but nonetheless it is coming back on the right side. Health, there's really not much action in health lately, which is kind of bizarre. Um, but again, gold is the dominant area. Let's start looking at some gold. Let's go with the gold bullion. Look at the gold price here, shooting up to new high again. It's just incredible. AGI, Alamos Gold. Okay, so a lot of gold stock this morning, even though they shot up, but they did reverse. So the question is, um, can they hold today's, intraday low or something like that, right? And then maybe close even in the halfway range. That would be very positive. So let's see how that goes. But this one you can see is kind of coming back down. Anglo Gold, same thing. You can see it make new high this morning, and it kind of reversed, right? So a lot of them are doing that this morning. Um, it's normal, but again, the key is, can they hold that low, intraday low today, or they just gonna keep coming back down and set up for tomorrow to go down even further. So this is Barrick Mining, probably the best chart in the gold area. Um, Again, we see this shot up this morning, and look at this. Look at how tight it trades as it comes down to the intraday low, and then it found support, and then it moves again. So that just shows there's people wanting to still accumulate in this stuff. It's incredible. So we'll see. It's still early. We'll see, but this is already bouncing back. Um, and then we have OR. This one also reversed after hitting new high. Again, this one is trying to bounce back right now. Intraday, you can see here. So we'll see if that will work. Next, we go into silver. PAS, Pan American Silver, also hitting new high and then reverse again. Right now, they're trying to bounce back. So we'll see how that bounce works, right? So that's good. And then SVM. This is smaller cap here. And this one make a huge move this morning, making new high. We go look at the silver price. Same thing like gold is making new high. So those are the gold and silver area. On the financial side, again, I don't see too many stocks moving this morning. SII in the investment management area, it seems pretty strong this morning. The whole group is moving, and this is one that's climbing back on the right side of the page, Sprott. And then we also have SoFi. This is in the consumer loan area. Again, this has started to move like around this area here on this bounce from the pullback, and we have been taking off. Look at the slope here, very sharp. Yeah, okay. So let's just finish off and take a last look at the intraday chart of the QQQ here. So we continue to bounce, and right now it's pulling back slightly, but again, very strong action. We're not seeing any big moves even near the intraday high here, so that's good. Trading tightly, that's what you want to see. Um, and here's Dow. Look, again, very strong near highs right now. And IWM also trading tightly near the high. So again, looks good so far, but again, we'll see. But definitely Nasdaq S&P leading today. Thank you all for watching. Have a very good trading day.